Alright, there we go. Couldn't find my capture. I just didn't name it, as it turns out, so oops, my bad on that. This game's loud when it came up, but I think I just had my system volume up loud by the looks of it, probably. But yeah, volume should be better than it was last time. The Twitch end. As I say, I think I adjusted it to be a bit better last time. So, I don't remember how to play this game, but I do remember that I can do that. I see, so... My god, Mouse's score is like magnitudes higher than me. I got some work to do. Okay. I'm starting a bit late today because I got a lot done on Labyrinth. I'm ahead of schedule. I'm scheduled to finish like this specific part of the story by the end of Thursday, and I'm almost done with it, and I can probably finish it tonight. Which will be good news. Honestly, it's 10:30, and I really wish I had a coffee right now. But I think I'll survive. I did just get up from a nap, which was much needed after dinner. But either way, that's Tim at real. You're gonna have to remind me about that in a while, because a session of this can last for a bit. Also, good evening. Good evening. I don't know exactly how much is left of this game. I might finish it tonight, but actually that might not be the case. If Mouse's mortality score was unironically 69, maybe that means... Whoops, you have saved up. Maybe that means there's a lot more to it than just the third phase of the quote-unquote final boss fight against Picayune or whatever it was. So I have more stuff unlocked now. What is all this? What is the vault? C4. I'm just gonna take the turret. Turrets were doing crazy damage before for no good reason. Hi, Juniper. What are you doing? It's next up like the Stream Vampire Survivors, huh? I do like Vampire Survivors. It's very fun. Oh, dice. I kind of forget what they actually do. The ending is getting all the memories. Well, I think that's probably part of it, but I assume you don't end the game until you beat the final boss, probably, right? It'd be kind of strange otherwise. I just don't know how long... Oh, hey, look, it's the perfect thing I could get here. Glad. Okay. Sure, why not? I don't really know. I know there's still more memories left to get, of course, but past that I'm kind of unclear. But that's fine. I don't really want to know. I don't want that spoiled. I like exploring these kinds of games for myself, honestly, and seeing what they have. Over the past few days, I've almost had a morbid curiosity to like start playing CDDA again. But that's gonna absolutely murder my productivity, so I don't think it's time yet. Besides, I have all those other roguelikes and games I bought in the sale. I will be trying a couple more games out this week. Notably Animal Well, not roguelike, and Balatro, poker roguelike. So, kind of roguelite. So, I'll at least kind of be getting there, I guess. Poison. Sure, you know what, why not? I think I'm gonna go with like... less weapons and just upgrade them a bunch. Like the sense of that. Thing is though, I don't have like an accessory that just ups weapon damage yet, unfortunately. Because the game just does not unlock that for me yet. But the fact that it hasn't unlocked it maybe means it's not really a big deal. I mean, I feel like I'm doing okay in fights damage-wise. I guess what appeared to be the final fight was taking a while, but it's the final fight, so we'd expect. It's really fine. Turrets seem really nice. I'm going to upgrade as much as I can. Give them more projectile speed and cooldown so they can hit more and more often. And maybe that'll be good. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Right, so we're about halfway to the boss. Good. Sure, I guess I can take that. Again, I'm just kind of trying to take passive buffs. I would like to maybe get the yo-yo though. The yo-yo can be really good against some certain bosses. Quite a few of them actually. It's like really good damage if you're close to stuff, so I like the yo-yo. I would like that maybe. Upgrade the turret. Literally double turret damage. Let's double the turrets. Easy option, right? that's the fish. I feel like they look different, but I think different enemies have like different skin variations or whatever sometimes. I'm not really sure. It's been like a whole week after all, so hopefully I can finish this today. Otherwise I'm gonna have to wait until next week to finish it. Planning out like a stream schedule is kind of a gamble, you know? I can see why some people like don't necessarily have it solidified in advance. Like Dylan, his schedule can be very volatile, for example. Trust me, I know. You know, I try to tune in for my games and sometimes he delays them for like 4 weeks because of other stuff. There was I have some pretty hefty GOS copium there. In other news, I'm wondering if maybe I fixed the issue with my mic. I googled it for just a little bit earlier, and Evening X. I did find some people saying like maybe it's a sample size discrepancy. I don't really know if that matters or why it would matter. I don't know anything technical when it comes to like audio at all. But I did notice the OBS sample size was 48 and the Windows was like a 45 point whatever, so I upped it in Windows. So if that somehow causes problems after a few hours, maybe that'll be better now. I don't really know. I can't imagine the stress that it must cause on Pluto to like maintain Dylan's schedule the way he does, assuming he still does that nowadays. I don't really look in the new servers often, but like you'd have to update it so many times throughout the week. Also, I got hit by something there, but he keeps changing it. Sure. I guess if there's a passive I can get. I mean, yeah, cooldown's good. Cooldown's good. Oh, you're handling it now. Oh, you were. Okay. I didn't know. Yeah, I guess a lot of stuff probably changed with the new server. I won't prod too deep into that on stream. Wait. It might just... What? Okay, I don't know what possibly hit me there. I was away from everything. I wish to believe whether I'll hate it. I'm not going to stop. Maybe I hit the bomb button by mistake. Strange. Forever is indeed a really long time. Okay. Now the consequences of my actions. Sure. Okay. Okay, so projectile speed is kind of crucial. Otherwise, like, I'm gonna have a hard time hitting the boss right now. Like, if I auto-aim, most of my projectiles miss. If I manual aim, most of my projectiles miss. But the difference is, if I manually aim, it's my fault. I guess she sits still a lot here, so it'll be okay, probably. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I do want the laser, though. The laser eye, and it hasn't come up yet, actually. Annoyingly enough. Oh no, it's the Miko attack. Whatever will we do? It's the Miko attack. It's the... Have you found the shift button? Oh. Excuse me? Fucking excuse me? Okay, well, I guess you're not allowed to dodge close to her there because she just does that after. Okay. I remember that from last time. Wow. It's mean. Alright, I guess I'll spin all the way around the outside next time. My god. Getting serious this time, huh? The consequences of choosing only a couple weapons are definitely not catching up to me. Absolutely not. I refuse to admit it. Look, they're going to be really good weapons, alright? I promise. Maybe. He's actually just repeating her pattern. I think I usually finish the fight, like, on the last attack, typically. So that took a bit longer than usual, admittedly. Oh, yeah, okay, so I unlocked this. It's a new thing. These are, like, kind of monkey's paw things that give you, like, a good thing but a bad thing as well. So it's my first time. Max items up. Less bombs, max. Go faster, less pickup radius. I think I'll take this one, smaller weapons, but bigger cooldown mod. So, like, I fire more rapidly, which is cool. I'll go up here. I don't know what the statues are, but I don't see the door. I don't know what that one up there is, actually. I don't know if I've seen the parasite mod yet, either. But yeah, for now, on today, I'm going to try not replugging my mic, like, by habit every half an hour or so, and I'm going to see what happens. And if it does start being staticky like it tends to do, just let me know immediately, and I'll replug it, and I'll know that the fixed attempt was a failure. And that it's probably some kind of hardware malfunction, honestly. And I'll have to find out what to replace. Yeah, it seems like a lot of Dylan's crowd is just consistent people that'll watch him no matter what. And I mean, I do love the guy in a sense of humor, don't get me wrong, but it's hard for me to like watch a stream that often. I don't really watch any streams, honestly, typically. Unless it's maybe for like a little bit after I finish streaming and I raid someone. Or on the off chance that someone is playing like shitty trial or a game, you know, another game I've translated. So with me, it's just kind of how I am. Right, this one is just a one-time barrier. Dylan, I guess like me, is very much a variety streamer. It's actually been a little bit since I played anything Toho related, hasn't it? Toho is still a big thing for me, obviously. I will always eternally love Toho. But there's not always something that I want to stream for it. Sure. Upgrading core is okay. If I can make the projectiles like crazy fast enough that they just like zoop on top of enemies, then it'll be good. Otherwise the projectile speed can be a problem for stuff like this. I think it's going pretty well so far, actually. Oh yeah, it's kind of been at least a month since I stopped playing Labyrinth 2 on stream. I actually played it a bit off stream the other day, just because I felt like doing something kind of like mindless for a little while. But I probably won't like really continue it. I think at this point, like, I'm just desperate to play Labyrinth 3 when like there's an actual like playable version that I'll have access to eventually. And I think every time I play Labyrinth 2, I'm like, you know, there's aspects of it that like I know that Try improves on, and I'm like, man, I just wish I was playing Try right now. But I can't yet. I can't really say what parts. I mean, a lot of it is just like character diversity and like what the characters are able to do and stuff. That's something I can mention because I've been doing the previews over on Patreon. But then there's a lot of like little perks that I had with Labyrinth 2 that are resolved at least somewhat in Try, which is cool. But I don't know how the gameplay is otherwise. Like, I'm just working on cutscenes right now. Much. That is a lot of text. This is new. I guess I can try it. It's really just gonna make like explosions somewhere or something. Oh. Yeah, okay, it is kind of like space air raids. Okay, so it's very random. Also, they look like blood explosions. CDDA was definitely like a big thing. I think it had been a little while since I had something I just streamed for like a month straight like that. Definitely a momentary obsession. But it was great. I'm hoping that like with the other stuff I picked up in the sale, I'll find one other game that's like that. I'm thinking realistically, it's going to be Dwarf Fortress. There's a very real chance that I get hooked on Dwarf Fortress for like a month or so. That's happened to me in the past, so it could very well happen again. I feel like they're just code abstractions, but I don't know. It's not a kind of code I'm familiar with. It's very different than like Lua, or C or C++ or something. You know how you can immediately tell it's not Lua? Because the shitty thing with Lua, and I love Lua, don't get me wrong, you can't do plus equals. There's no plus equals or minus equals shortcut in Lua. You have to do like global HP equals global HP plus 5, which sucks. It's a shame. It's kind of cumbersome. but you get used to it. Slime Spike is also new. But I think I'm just gonna upgrade the Strike Call. I don't really know how exactly to read this in the sense to... Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so I is the version. So it's like the, Oh, yeah, okay, so it does it twice. Because we're upgrading it. I figured as much. Okay, got it. So essentially, yep, it's not even twice as often, it's just twice per loop. Cool. Okay, I could definitely see that getting pretty good, actually, eventually, assuming the damage is good. Imagine it would be. I haven't actually looked at damage numbers yet this run. I'll try to do that next upgrade. Something I do wonder is when you pick up like an upgrade item instead of like upgrading through levels, does that save EXP in the long run, or does it still... Okay, let's put it like this. In Pokemon, if you use a rare candy to go from level 5 to level 6, you still need the same EXP from 6 to 7. So all you're doing is skipping ahead in the chain. I'm wondering if like it skips you ahead to a higher XP requirement here like it does there, or if it's essentially just giving you an extra level flat on top of that. I feel like it's probably a flat level, at least I'm hoping it is. I don't really know though. So let's see, damage numbers. Strike Call's already kind of catching up, I guess. I took the Plague Mask. Interestingly enough, I'm actually doing more damage with like my regular gun than I am with the turrets, so I guess they're pretty good after all. I stream CDD again. Possibly soon. I don't know. It's gonna depend. So this week I am trying out 2 new games on the weekend. And I feel like I want to have at least one more week where I like get to play them a bit more. And maybe try out one more new game. If I stream CDD again in the near future, it's going to be at least 2 or 3 weeks from now. Next week is absolutely impossible. This week I've already scheduled myself, so no. But do I want to? Yes. I am like imagining CDDA every day. So if you could spare a minute. I've got an eternity. I'd be willing to let you pass for a trade. What do you want from me? Just a limb or 2. How's that all? Over my dead body. I'll take that too. Gladly. Aircraft carrier start. I'm hoping that like by the time I get back into it, there's like some cool new stuff. I don't really know what. There's still a lot of stuff I never got to see, like various like Mind Over Matter stuff. I was really starting to get into Mind Over Matter at the end there. I like it a lot now, actually. Static Satellite was doing pretty good too. I think it does explosions and stuff. But no, let's take this. The only other weapon I really want, I think at this point, would maybe be the yo-yo if it comes up. Okay, right. No. I want to go counterclockwise. Go counterclockwise, and literally, like, that is just the entire fight here. Pretty sure, right? You don't even really have to dodge, I think. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that thought of UG for this. Trauma is real. Oh, I can actually just turn auto aim for this, probably, I imagine. Nope. Okay. Alright. I feel like this boss is trying a little bit harder today, but it's still not really bad. I feel like it only ever like really split up a lot and got hectic the first time. Hey mouse, evening. How you doing? Reminded me, I need to buy Kyrandia 2 and 3 this week. I think they were pretty cheap, right? Like $5 or $6, 10 at most. I can definitely spare the money considering I spent $100 in the sale on Steam recently. Okay, now it's getting chaotic. It's fine though. Come on. Give me a perfect. I don't think it really does anything for me, but it feels nice. Oh, okay, jeez. You know, I definitely need more move speed, so I'm glad I took that. And I need to start stacking it more. Okay, so these are the drills again. Pickup radius isn't too important. That's no downsides at all. That just gives you max HP. That doesn't hurt you at all. That's kind of nice. But I'm gonna keep taking this. Make my weapons spam even harder. I hope it doesn't make them so small that they're useless though. There's a door down here. Boss 3 is kind of the hard boss in my opinion. Wait, what's this? Let's go over here. I want to see what the blender is. It gives you a free level disc. Okay, I didn't know that. Nice. So I almost got a free one. Dang. I'll have to try even harder for that then. I would have gotten it perfect on the first fight if the rabbit boss didn't decide to tackle me after the washing machine attack. But now I know. Won't let it happen again. And here I thought I was clever dodging where the bullets really slow at the middle, but no, you can't do that really. Kinda sad. Does bombing invalidate a perfect? Is it about like not getting hit, or is like capturing a spell card in Toho? Is it okay as long as you don't take damage? Actually no, because I think I got hit and auto-bombed on that last hit, so I think that still nullifies a perfect. Maybe manual bombing's okay, but auto-bombing from getting hit isn't. Also, I do like this like airstrike kind of thingy, but I'm also kind of like trying to avoid my own bullets sometimes. It's just that kind of game, I guess. Oh, auto-bomb gives you one person. Okay. That's how they justify it then. Okay, fair enough. Alright, I don't know what this does. Okay, so I can pick an enemy to kill. Or I can take 2 bombs, I guess. Okay, sure, hold on. Ellie, no. No, hon, go on. You can't, come on. Oh, come on up right now. Hit this, and I guess I'll hit this. I'll blow up the burgers. Up this... Oh, okay, okay. I mean, I'm still seeing burgers. Is it just not going to spawn more burgers? Does that mean I get less stuff in the end? Also, wait. Oh, it's payment as in how? I don't quite understand. Yeah, I don't actually get this. Strike call. I thought I triggered it too, but I didn't. Turned out. I'm gonna keep going with stuff I have for now. Like, how am I supposed to... Are those not... Oh, wait, no, it's those bombs. Sorry, I thought they were like the bombs. Yeah, like pickup bombs that explode after a few seconds. Okay, well, I don't have any way to get more bombs right now, so that's not gonna happen, I guess. Would that even... Like, what's the point of just executing all the burgers in the blender? I'm not really struggling with the burgers. Would it give me something more? Weird. No, I don't think I was able to trigger it. I almost thought it did something. Oh, hold on. I picked one up. I picked one up. Actually, I got a bomb. I guess I'll hang around here, and maybe if I happen to pick up another bomb, I'll try it. But the odds of that happening are probably pretty low, right? Oh, good. Okay. I did want the eye. I did want the eye. I always want the eye. I just like it. I just think it's neat. Don't mind the fact that it's really, really small this time. Yeah, I can't do anything with it yet. I'm gonna keep an eye out, I guess. I do think in general these games could do a bit more to make like these sections a bit more engaging. I think it is a bit better in this game than some games, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't mind if some of these enemies had a little bit of light danmaku here and there. Sometimes there are enemies that do, granted, but I think they're a bit later and really, really sparse too. Even just like an alternate harder mode or something for it. I don't know. I still enjoy them though. First it's nice. I just need to go faster. Especially for the third fight. It's kind of hard if I can't go fast, so yeah. Let's just go with that. Perfect. Love the magnet. Okay. More watches. I have to absolutely spam my bullets, please. It's actually pretty good on my my regular shot there. It's doing really well right now. Trying to like keep a rough idea of where this thing is at all times so I can go back here. Just for fun. I don't know, maybe to like kill him and give me a bonus or something. I have no clue, honestly. I can't imagine, like, it's just to kill them for the fun of it. Upgrade the eye. Actually, I should check. I assume that upgrades the damage, not just, like, the size. The size I don't really care about. I feel like that's coming out of me at a weird place. It's like... Well, actually, it's coming out from my eye, so actually it's probably correct, isn't it? Okay. Disregard what I was going to say. It's fine. Does not need to come out of my torso. It's an eye, not an umbilical cord. Doing this is satisfying. Doing little sweepies feels nice. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use the blunder now. That's what I get for doing the sweepies, because it means enemies get to start spawning behind me. Because I'm just sitting there. Kind of like having a rough understanding of how spawn mechanics work in these games is definitely helpful. You know, it has like a cap on the enemies that can be active at once. And if you destroy them and get them under the cap, they'll just start spawning from random screen edges and stuff. Pretty much, well, off the edge by a little bit. So in that sense, like, the faster you kill stuff, I think the faster you, like, level up and get stuff. You're invincible during that? Oh. Well, that's nice. That's the first time I've ever actually, like, blinded with something during that slowdown. But I'm glad to hear that. That's very generous, actually. Me out. Damn it. Okay. I want that big XP, like, right up above me, please. There's, like, a 10,000 there. That's fine. We'll get it in a bit, I guess. Enemies will be going pretty soon. What happens if we just stall out here by not killing the enemies? They probably just blow up on their own after a bit or something. So let's see here. This... Yep, so the versions at the bottom, it increases the scale and does more damage per version. Okay, good. Yeah, you just have to like look at the version variable. But yeah, it seems good. So I'll upgrade it. Just looking over there at stuff. Yeah, it's about what I'd expect. Those three are still performing well. Okay. Upgrade the eye. The eye just seems like it's underperforming because I only just got it after all. Give it time, give it time. Evening still, are you ready to die? Not really. Well, I'll give you some time to get ready. You did. I had several minutes. Ready now. Absolutely. How about now? So patient. Alright. Hey, finally the yo-yo. I do want the yo-yo. Alright. Bikey gang. I can't believe we get to fight Wario from WarioWare himself. I mean, sure, if you just want to keep coming straight at me and hitting all my bullets. This seems like a nice compromise. And then we spin counterclockwise. How new and fresh. Oh, damn it. Ugh. Yeah, you looped around to that attack before I thought you were going to. My bad. Those bullets just kind of start appearing out of nowhere when they start. Caught me off guard. You know, I can probably hold control for this one at least. Well, not hold, just click. One's kind of weird. Oh, right. Okay, right. It's this somewhat tricky attack. Then you go back to the weird crosses. Okay. I was too busy trying to kind of like DPS the boss quickly because it feels good doing that when you actually can. Damn it. Okay. Things like curve in really annoying ways. Just gonna spin outwards. It's tricky to avoid them. Boss spiker. Okay. I need to not be shy on hitting the focus button, honestly, because I don't really know my hitbox that well. Like, I see it. But this game has, like, acceleration and stuff. Just a little bit of it. So the physics aren't quite, like, as obvious as they are until, like, there are some physics, rather, I should say. I think I wanted to buff this boss with the funny door. Why are those there? Wait, you just forgot those there earlier? Come on. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Okay, there we go. God, I took way too many hits there too. I think I'll be okay, but still. What do we got? Cooldown, movement, black hole. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on going with this, just to be funny, I guess. Why not? Might as well commit to it. It's probably a bad idea. But sure, I'll go for the door again. I do like my 3 levels after all. For sure. And I definitely like how rapidly that's firing now. I think that's been a good investment overall. Like for fast weapons. It's a shame that like cooldown doesn't affect the laser though. It's kind of a bad choice if you're going for the cooldown build, I guess. You'd want something that adds like flat damage probably, if that's something I can get later on. But did I just hit something? That's what I get for looking over at chat, I guess. I don't know what I hit. I feel like maybe sometimes I'm tuning out enemies on occasion because I'm like trying to tune out my little like blood explosions. So maybe I'm tuning out too much on occasion, you know? I'm wondering if maybe that's what I'm doing. I could pick that up there. I can get through there. If I can get through there. You know, I could have been patient looped around further, but I want whatever it... I don't even know where it is. I have no idea where that was. Oh my god. I just want to reach the door. Let me up there. Mistakes to miracles. Maybe I already picked up whatever the thing was. I don't know. Oh no, it's a health pickup. It's right there. It's right there. Okay. Sure. Health pickups are kind of good considering my situation. So this one is like the sit still but spam Danmaku boss. Which isn't really super easy, but I think she's kind of easier than the third one. I tend to do a bit better on her, but we'll see what happens. Oh hey, there's... Right, I still need to pick those up. The actual levels, like that's the entire point of that. Right? So maybe actually go get the benefit of using the curse door. Let me please get up there. Come on. Let me in. There we go. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Take more yo-yos. Upgrade the core, actually. It's really one of my best bets right now, to be honest. One more strike. Alright, let's go. Oh, really? Okay. It's fine. And the HP's plenty, I think, honestly. I imagine cooldown is going to be, like, really good for the, strike rate thing. So, I think it's good that I'm, like, investing so deep into that. I'm gonna check damage numbers again in a minute here. No, that's me. Might not be too long at the rate we're picking up at speed. Surprised the lasers actually managed to getting like decently sized because I keep shrinking it with the drills, but sure. I don't think I took the thing that buffs weapon size this time around either. Didn't really need to. Well, rather weapon size I feel like doesn't really matter that much. I guess it's good for killing enemies faster. You could argue it helps you hit bosses more too. But, Okay, so let's see over here. Yeah, the laser is actually kind of really underperforming, huh? It's good to know. Strike rate is in the lead right now, whatever it's called. So keep that in mind. Projectile speed. You know, I'm actually gonna reroll. I have 5 rerolls apparently, so that's good. Strike all. Yes. I know I had that many. Oh, but I think I do because it's giving me rerolls after every boss because of the perks to the skill tree. That's probably why, huh? So I think I'll start actually using those. That would be nice. For chance. Games like this just feel so good, you know? Da 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 da. Sure. Sure. I really want more of the strike charge thing, though. Okay, sure. Cooldown is not great on the yo-yos because you can't use them until they come back anyway. So efficiency-wise, it's not the best, I guess. But the yo-yos just feel pretty good. Anyway, hey Yuzu. Am I feeling blue? A little bit, maybe. A little bit. There are some days like that. But I'm feeling not blue enough to still stream. I got my nap, so I'm doing sufficient. Do wish I had some coffee though. But that's not gonna happen at, looks at clock, 11:01 p.m. Let's see. I feel like it's always giving me like one option that I already have, so as to not like force me to take something new, which I appreciate, because otherwise I would have already used up all my rerolls by now. I might just be getting lucky though. I don't really want anything new at this point, I don't think. Not yet. Probably not at all, to be honest. I kind of like the stuff I've been getting. I would very much not mind doing the Vampire Survivors thing, like having less slots but more damage. If that's like a drill it offers me later, I'll absolutely take it. I love that. Very, very useful. It's usually a really good trade-off. As long as you can at least somewhat find out what you're gonna get. Okay, there we go. Alright. See, I don't know. The thing about this is, like, I assume... it has a chance to poison enemies. What is it actually like? Okay, so the poison damage goes up with the version, yeah. Okay. In fact, it actually like scales up kind of differently than you might expect, but it's not equal to the version, but like it's gonna like add the version, so that's cool. Sure, why not? Sorry about last time and the other time. You can hate me as much as you like. I don't want to hate anyone. I know, it's just I'm the worst. I make everything bad, and even people like you hate me. Okay, this was the negative boss. I don't hate you. I've already said that. Sorry, I'm so annoying. You should feel justified in hating me. Blocks phone messages. Just keep distance for now, but not so much distance that the boss decides to teleport next to me. Preferably. This is probably one of the best attacks to focus on. Suppose actually I can just hold control the entire time. Yeah, the boss doesn't move. I should be fine to do that, I think. Again, not hold control, just have auto aim on. Hey, we'll bring a fight. Let's see. I'd rather not level up during a fight. Kind of throws off my vibes, my pace a little bit, but sure. Okay. Alright, I forgot about this one. Okay. Fortunately, I'm actually dodging it this time because I was the right distance from the boss, basically. They do have enough speed that I could probably, like, avoid it from further away this time if I needed to. I had the weird, like, kind of homing, kind of, not bullets. I don't know what you do next. Okay. This? Oh, I was gonna... Okay, so you can't really spin around her quick enough for that. You actually do have to, like... Actually, yeah, you can just sit away from her. Okay. Sure. Guess that's fine then, alright. I like trying to macro dodge around these as much as possible just to be a bit safer. This one. Like, could be doing a bit more damage if I were closer because I'd be hitting with more of my core shot, but I don't want to go too far with that concept and get hit for it, you know? Kind of like sit out on the edge here. Again, not far enough that you make the boss teleport. And now she's going to do the walls. Come on. Alright, that's fine. Spin around her. Yep, okay. Oh, she kept doing them. Alright. She's actually like an even easier fight than I thought. I was able to like really observe all of her patterns this time. This attack here is the only sneaky one, but again, you can just sit outside this range, and that's what I should have done. Right, I did buff her up a lot, so she did a ton of damage to me just now and almost killed me. But that's okay. Maybe. Arguably, maybe not, but... Now we're good. This is the worst. No, you're the worst. There's not that much of a variety with these things so far, huh? I'm just gonna keep on going with the projectile speed. Gotta commit to it, right? I don't see the place that gives me health, unfortunately. I guess I'll see what one of these are. Looks like a cookie. I'll go toward the cookie. Looks like a TV or like a computer monitor up at the upper right. I think the syringe was the one that gives HP and it wasn't active, so oh well. I wonder if you ever get a thing that lets you like reroll your area choices, maybe. That might be neat. I don't think I saw it in the skills though, and I did mostly look through them. So probably not. Maybe not. Oh no. Avoid Flumpty. Honestly, I'm just looking to gear up for future stuff. I forget, is it, Picayune, like, now? I think she's the next one, right? I can't remember another boss after Danmaku Lady. Like, it goes Bunny, Worm, Biker, Danmaku Lady, then I think it's Picayune, right? And then, you know, from there it's just kind of Picayune all the way down, from what I've seen so far. That's your relief. Oh, max HP. And a bit of a heal. Sure, that's just nice, I guess. Why not? Oh, a bit underwhelming, maybe, but... There's no downsides, at least, so I'll take it. I wish I could find it again. No. Should be Picayune. Okay, good. Kind of wish it wasn't yet, but that's okay. My bullets are, like, incredibly small now, by the way. Hopefully you can't, like, make them so small that they cease to exist. But that's fine, as long as they still hit. Like, I think their speed is probably helpful. I gotta take something there. Feels bad not taking something. Actually, I wonder if you could re-roll the drills, too. I didn't actually think to look and see if the dice were on BY. I don't think I've got a single level here yet, by the way. Did I hit something? Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on. Oh, is it space? I'm resting my thumb on space, and it's... Okay. I'm, like, gradually letting my thumb sink too far into the space bar. That's what's happening. Every time. I've used, like, 4 bombs on that. I think I need to rebind that. I'd rather space just not do anything. I've never really had that happen before in a game. I wonder why it's happening in this game. Well, again, not many, like, Danmaku games use space, so maybe it happens and I just don't know. Also very possible. I'll rebind it before next run. Let's re-roll. I want to just keep upgrading magical stuff. I want to actually upgrade the weapons. Come on. Okay, good. Fine. I guess I'll upgrade the eye. I'd really rather upgrade the strike more. I hope it's not at max level or something. I don't know what the max levels are. Oh god. Okay. Everything is okay, apparently. So it seems, at least. There are no max levels. Good. I don't know why I haven't seen the strike thing come up more then. It didn't seem like there were before. Like, I passed 10 on some stuff last run. So it kind of felt like they just let you keep going, at least up, like, until a pretty high number. Oh, wow, that thing charged pretty quickly there. What? Okay, I didn't actually see what I hit there, but I trust that I hit something. Ugh. Wish I could, like, increase the frequency of health pickups. They seem exceptionally rare. Just boxes and stuff. And also the frequency of, like, rare super enemies that drop stuff would be nice. More loot would be cool, basically. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, admittedly. I would say it's actually looking pretty bad. Yeah, there we go. There's strike call. Give me the strike call. I actually don't know if it increases the strike call's damage too. I have to take a look at that. It might just increase how many there are. Which that sucks if so, huh? I'll have to take a little peek. That is a lot of things, by the way. Okay. Oh, it's good. You made it away. Now, I wonder how far those will persist before they just start spawning randomly around me like in Vampire Survivors. She might drop a bomb between phases. I wouldn't be too surprised if it counts as different bosses. I wonder. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, the damage does go up per version. Good. Very nice. Get the core, actually. I want to get the core, yeah. So let's check damage here. Yep, core and the strike thing are doing the most. Defense turrets are pretty good too. Stats effect on the right. Hover. I can see like the body part in my character. That's not it though. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by stats on the right. I know, like, I can just read the code down here, but I don't see, like, anything getting highlighted in particular. Alright, off weapon box. Oh, here? This probably? Right, okay, yeah, so that's attack size, cooldown, projectile speed. Yeah. This is just attack size, yeah, no cooldown like I suspected. Alright. I want more strike call, please. Strike call seems to be doing well. The defense turrets are pretty good too, but I guess, like, honestly, just one defense turret is still a pretty good investment for the damage it gives. But the bullets don't pierce or anything, so I don't know. Maybe it's not worth. I was trying to think of, like, builds, you know, setups I could go with. I guess it's going to depend on what stuff I unlock in the skill tree too, probably. And probably especially, like, what new pickups I unlock. Like, if I get one that just gives me damage, it's going to depend on whether it's, like, flat or percent damage and whatnot it gives. Like, if it's flat, going with a laser and speccing into that heavily would be really good. For sure, because the laser benefits a lot from flat damage, I think. Because it has, like, really low damage. Like, literally 1 to start with, I think. But with the other stuff, percentage would be good, like, big hits like the strike rate. Already, huh? Can't you just give me 10 more minutes, Picayune? Please, you know? I'm still kind of trying to build up my build here. I'm actually watching the XP like get added to that. It's cool. You're a failure, Sil. Give up. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Box. Hold on, I have to pick up an item. Oh. That's all she wanted to say anyway. Okay. I don't think there's enough EXP around for another level. Actually, there might be. Oh, there is. Eventually. Alright. Oh, it's the creepypasta girl. Okay. Things are looking too good here, but I mean, I don't remember there being really too much in difficulty. I just need to kind of, like, remember how the fight works, honestly. A lot of attacks like this one are basically freebies. Like, I'm not gonna get hit by this typically unless there's enemies up in my face. Right? Counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. Okay, yep. Spin counterclockwise. The game loves having you spin counterclockwise. It really does. Sure. Yes. Oh, okay. This is the other one. These ones curve in a little bit, though. So you want to kind of like aggressively go through them. I probably spin counterclock. Oh, no. Sit still. Enemies. Oh, hey. Oh, right. I forgot I had the one-time revive thing. Right. Yeah. Nice. Okay. 50%'s a lot to give me, too, actually. It's nice. I should be able to get through the first phase now, probably. Okay, so I already got the other level I was going to get. Okay. I refreshed myself on what the attacks were now. Okay, prepare to counterclockwise. Oh boy. I did it. It'd be annoying if enemies block you off here, so maybe I should be doing manual aim. But I don't know. It's okay, I guess. Here's kind of scary. I think it's probably going to target whatever's close. So it's probably okay. Probably, maybe. This is like one of the attacks you have to like read the most for, but it's not really dense at all. It's annoying that like now that I've used up my revive, I'm like not getting hit at all. Yeah, my damage is kind of piss. Oh my god. And I think like the actual numbers in the menu look pretty good, but I don't remember what they were made last time, so maybe not so much. I feel like they're good. I feel like they're higher than before. Okay, yeah, so sometimes you just don't do enough damage to kill these enemies. Unless the like auto lock on is maybe just doing a poor job. I guess maybe it's not a bad idea taking like something for short range here, like wait, hold on. I don't see my yo-yos. Are my yo-yos not working? I took yo-yos earlier. Where did my yo-yos go? I had like 4 or 5 levels in yo-yos. Oh wait, no. Okay, I see them. They're like dimmed out, I think, so I can read the fight easier. But you can see the strings if you look. It's okay. It's okay. I thought something weird happened. I thought maybe I shrunk the yo-yos so small they didn't work anymore. Yeah, you might just want to like use manual aiming for this one, but I don't know. It might just be that you want to take like something like short range, like the blade thing. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I can go back on auto aim here. Yep, it's fine. I don't like the approaching enemies here. Go away. The enemies are the worst part of this fight, but I guess there wouldn't be enough going on otherwise for Leah. So they thought. Fair enough. This attack can be a bit tricky too. You can either like drift up a bit and do that. You are my dead skin silly. You're living tissue puppeted the electricity out of the disgusting from behind and the evolution. Sorry, I'm picking up health. Hold on. Kind of hard to read right now. It's whatever. I'll talk about patterns later. Other things going on right now. I kind of want to be on your left, not your right. Sorry, just a weird quirk of mine. I want to be over here. Thank you. Feel much more comfortable now. Thank you for accommodating me. Alright, let's... Right, now, okay, right. I need to hit that part, not the actual big face. Oh, these do eventually despawn. I was gonna start going through them there too, but whatever. Save me the trouble. Okay. Go for the eye there. This is just regular dodging. With enemy spam. Okay. I like manually aiming a lot more here so we can actually maybe get through this at reasonable speed. But who knows how much it'll help. much point unless I'm actually close though. If I'm far, I'll just let it auto aim and kill some of the trash mobs. Yeah, I'm feeling hopeful about this base. I think we can probably make it back to base 3, honestly. Juggling like killing enemies and dodging is kind of scary though. Okay, so she repeats her attacks from the first phase too, kind of. They're a little bit different admittedly, but pretty much the same, honestly. Oh, yeah, okay, yep. Oh, so she did drop it, oh cool. I was gonna say, you can either just drift upwards, focus, and go straight through a wave, or you can like, excuse me, you can like misdirect, kind of. Like try to go through, then dart to the left or right and go through. Either way works. I feel like the former is probably easier. Oh. Fast bullet. Fast bullets. Fine. Again, a lot of this is just I need to like learn the pattern order and stuff so I'm ready for the attacks that require a bit more reaction speed like that one. That's 2 max bombs. I'm not sure why actually. I don't think my drills. Oh no, I know why. When you auto revive with the like single use revive thing, I think it lowers your max bombs down to 1. That must be it. I believe it said that in the perk tree, right? Kind of all it could be. I think this time I'll have to start taking some offensive stuff in the perk tree too. Again, lack of damage is becoming a factor. For sure. Offense is the best defense and all that. Okay, so after this one... No, okay, I'm dead. I'm very dead. After this one is counterclockwise spin? Yes. After this one is enemy spam. Right, okay. That's fine. Give us some story if you're gonna. Oh yeah, you can't even see, but I have June here. She is asleep. Well, attempting. Okay. Yeah. You can actually shortcut to it from here, apparently. That's nice. Alright. I'll be able to sleep very soon. Picayune is waiting. I don't remember this being... Was it always this red? It might have been. Mr. Johnny very looking very muscular and flexing. Let's check all the other rooms first, as per usual. Picayune's room is finally open now. Hey you, been getting further and further? That's amazing. Harley is back now, which is cool. I'm looking forward to spending time with Alexis when they aren't being such a mope. Stinker. I finally agree. Sunday, the 16th of April. Things have been getting a bit weird. Apparently the apparition we came to collapse is already influencing us. My fingertips feel like they have permanent pins and needles. Hehe. It could just be like a single wave of it, but Picayune and Harley are scared of this being one of many. If too much hits us, who knows what'll happen. So finally some explanation, kind of. That's exactly what we're doing up here. You didn't have the spider webs before. We're back, and with even more progress. That's reassuring. The most painful part about all this is having to wait. Maybe it's just the enhancements, but waiting around for others to do work for me is painful. Go ahead and do the damn work yourself then. I don't understand. Matt's window isn't any more interesting than my window. Didn't know what let me examine that. 15th April. All systems are operational, however health status seems to be fluctuating. Radiation waves are reaching further out from the origin of the aberration than was disclosed to us. I've noticed abnormalities in the crew, emotional outbursts, visions, memory loss. I've been immune to these, most likely due to my extra enhancements over the others. My battery life has been shortened by about 30%, requiring me to stay on my charging platform for longer periods. If we do not reach the aberration soon enough, I fear all of us will suffer irreparable mental and physical damage. I think reaching it is probably just going to make the problem worse, though. Maybe this is just doomed from the start. It's the 16th of April, I think. I have to admit, I've sort of given up. Picayune is a much better leader than I am. I was never meant to be up here. I should have failed early on instead of cheating. Now these good people might die because of me. I think Picayune knows that I'm not fit for the job, which is why she's been assertive lately. I just hope it's not too little too late. I've got this weird feeling all the way down my spine. Like a big spider's crawled in there, is now stretching its legs as from the center as it can. And don't even get me started on the weird nightmares. This shit better be temporary. Some bad news for you. Comfy. If only I could get some gains here, then be stronger up there. What's up, everything going good up there? Look at me, I'm glad we've got someone like you helping us. You're an absolute legend, you know that? After all this is over, I owe you big time. I wanted to examine the trash, but I guess that's not an option. Okay. Oh. Examining the trash takes us back out. Alright. Early, 13.2 seconds. Matthew, 14.8 seconds. Picayune, 15.7 seconds. What's 16.1 seconds? Izu, 17.9 seconds. Okay. You wanna ask Harley out? Didn't know you were interested. Does anyone else know about this? Not sure Picayune might. Izu and Picayune are running the track. It's me time to go meet Harley. So this is, the, like, depressed Danmaku lady here. Again, I kind of forget the names, but this is the fourth memory, then. Right, so that wasn't Picayune's room, I was dumb. Wait to the locker room, not this way. All these people are someone special who did things nobody else could. If it wasn't for Harley, Picayune, Izu, Matt, I would have left a long time ago. Can you not remember his name? The door was locked. I think this would be the second stupidest thing I've ever done. Please tell me the first. Boss name is Demon. Okay. Makes sense. I don't think the cat usually looks that sad on those posters. It's like upright frowning, which is hard for a cat to really do. Oh no. They're gonna let me open up every single locker? No way. Well. I don't have a choice. I can actually only open up like every third locker apparently. I wonder if these are things related to the characters or like the devs. Well, there's way more than there are characters, so not that I guess. Maybe the game like was crowdfunded or something. I don't know. Alright, let's ask Rick out. Oh hey, what's up, Alexis? Hey, Harley. I was wondering if, like, you were interested in maybe if... Oh, Alexis, any other time, I would. I definitely would. It means a lot. It really does. With all this, and the world ending, and the tests and the mission coming up, I can't. I just can't. You understand, right, Alexis? I don't think she does. Alexis? I think that, unfortunately ruined her. Yes. I understand. Of course. As someone who's faced rejection a bit in the past, I get the pain. I definitely do. Where are they going? Off to save the world? What is the point if we have to break our backs and lose everything just so everyone else can be happy? It's not fair. Selfish, but I don't care. And again, Harley's doing it. Everyone else in my team has had it worse than I have. I don't care about everyone else, but them. Just thinking about it. Look, maybe if you succeed and get out of here, then you can date. Fall right off. Oh, I can press E. There we go. I have to try to go left first. I bet it loops either way. Or not, I don't know. Okay. I guess we get it, then we go meet up with him, huh? Probably. I still don't like the big creepy things. Look alive, all of you. Aberration has reached stage 3, meaning even our 90%ers are getting sent out. We've granted you infinite of anything, yet finite time. Go up there, disrupt it, save humanity. You're more than prepared. Yes, sir. Maybe you should have sent the 90%ers out to start with? If this is so important, don't like hold back and like wait to send your good people if the thing is only getting stronger. It's always management that messes things up. It's interesting. Usually these stories stop after you get the helmet. But it looks like hers is going to keep going. Let's check the rooms. I think all the rooms are going to be empty. Wonder. But all their helmets are in their rooms, curiously enough. So that doesn't mean that they're out there fighting. But I guess something else. What? Wait, what'd I get? Oh, weird, like, you watch it, it's a bug. You're still, like, in the leaving zone for the room. You can tell this part of the game was kind of thrown together. Everything is going to hell. There's no way we're going to reach it in time. I don't think there's any chance we're going to survive. I'm writing this down as physical evidence of what we were put through. If anyone's reading this, the people who did this to us need to be held accountable. You don't think they're going to dispose of this? I'll do anything within my power to make them pay. My friends do not deserve this. Let's see what happens here. I feel really weird. Like, really, really weird. I think I'm going to be sick. Even this guy's moving around. Battery's already nearly drained. I swear I just got off the pad a moment ago. Something isn't right. Talk to Harley. Wait, no. Yeah, we'll talk to Harley last. He's the most important. For her. We aren't even anywhere near the aberration. Its influence is 100 times worse than what they said it would be. We went through all that and have to endure this because they couldn't get their numbers right. Are deaths even going to help the next crew they send? We haven't been able to send out or receive any communications all day. Yet be on my hands. I think I'm having a heart attack. I'm scared. Something's happening. Please, somebody come and save us. How come we have to die for everyone else? How come we're the ones who have to suffer after all we went through? You want to send another group of us? How many will they torture until they get it right? Tell me what something is. Shit, I didn't get to talk to Harley. I figured it was like a 50-50 on like who would trigger the event that moved us on. But, oh well. I failed the 50-50, I guess. So that was Picayune there at the bottom. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Look, everything's better now, I guess. I'm gonna chase us all down in sequence. Go ahead. I don't think there's any point fighting it. Definitely is not any point fighting it. Oh. Oh god. It's like unlocking the secret character in a fighting game. Okay. Okay then. Didn't get to see what Harley was gonna say, but it probably wasn't anything too much, hopefully. That's all the memories then. So now we're actually supposed to go beat the game, I think. So we've seen what it wanted us to. We only got one more skill point. God, it gives you so few. Okay, let's see. I did kind of want this stuff, but it takes a lot to reach. So let me see. I could upgrade core bullets. I don't know, maybe. This means they're like almost guaranteed to hit something because they're gonna come back. 1%. Amazing. Right, I'd have to get this anyway. That might be nice if I get poison, I guess. I could use more iframes, but like I'm saying, I really need more damage. Really, really badly. Assuming that's something I can easily take in here. I mean, this is like kind of the offensive stuff, or some of it at least. It's HP. I guess there isn't really anything that just gives you flat damage by the looks of it, huh? It's all kind of like nuanced stuff. That's one way to balance the tree, I guess. Let's see. It's called sneaking. Interesting. It's cool, but I don't really think I need it. Let's see. It's interesting, but eh. Okay. Taking this might be good. I wouldn't mind going down here, but it's kind of annoying because I have to take this first. So I'll take this for now, so it's like immediately useful. And I could just take poison. So that should be good. Okay. I am almost to another level, so that's fine. Oh, I gotta... Stop zoom up. Okay, phone notifications are on. That wasn't anything important anyway. Alright. Let me change on keybind real quick. Let's see. Maybe... You can't change the mouse stuff, huh? I want to put on shift. Controls auto aim. I don't know, Q, I guess? Okay, sure. I just don't want to accidentally hit it, that's all, really. Alright, let's see. No door. I don't know what some of these are. Let's go see what this one up here is. This is like hands. I'm gonna try to remember what these are over time, basically. I know this range down there is for health, so I'm not gonna bother going down there. Not really worth it. It's the first area, right? Alright, game, pick up the pace. I'm ready to start. Yeah, I should have checked to see if I got anything new for the collection. Can I, like... Yeah, I can. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Okay, so there's no way to, like, pause a run. Then I'll have to check next time. I wanted to, like, specifically go for, like, some of the collection things to unlock more pickups, more different options, but well. Like I said, I do need this for the poison status thing for 10% damage. It's kind of important, I guess. I'll start with that. Okay, yeah, I wanted to check to see if those damaged you. I didn't think so. I never really tried before. It doesn't start off as the most exciting, sadly. Maybe I should just prioritize getting like a nice AoE weapon so I can get stuff to spawn faster. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so that's more max items but curse. Interesting. Again, I would rather personally take less max items but have more benefits. Okay. We're doing what we're doing. With the parasite. Parasite's kind of cool. So, I guess maybe with like how stuff, to get stuff to 8. Okay, I'll try that. I do have new things I've unlocked, but I haven't gotten at all yet. Like the C4 I never bothered taking. So maybe that would be a good idea. I forgot what the threshold was. I guess it's 8. That's good to know. Have I seen this eyeball before? Oh, it's just a soul. It's just reskinned for some reason. That must be something special then. Oh shit, I haven't done the push-ups yet, real. Hold on and I'll pause. Thank you for the reminder. Totally slipped my mind because, like, you did them. I would like to know what curse does. Yes, actually, if you could let me know. I would appreciate being informed on that. Since I might not really intuit it for a while. There we go. Late game instant XP. Excuse. Good enough. All right. Oh, okay. It seemed like the eye had more HP, so it sometimes buffs like just sometimes spawns stronger versions of enemies. That's cool. I don't mind it. Do they drop more XP? If they don't, that's fine too. It's a bit of variety. Because this is the thing in Vampire Survivors, yeah, but in there it's just like a percentage buff to enemy stats, like speed. It's different there. 1% curse wouldn't do much in Vampire Survivors, but you'll occasionally notice it here, I guess. Ooh. Wonder if that means that like the stuff that we're fighting are like body parts of the aberration. Like its eyes and hands and mouths, I don't really know. 1 second, spam bot. Sorry for bothering me, wow. No, you don't need to apologize. Because you're on now. Okay. Cool. Well, it's not a big deal as long as it's just individual enemies now and again, honestly. If it made bosses tougher, that might be scary. Is there 1% boss chance too? That would be funny. So I guess this time, maybe I should go with like more weapons instead of less. Not really sure how to best do my damage yet. I don't think I've ever gotten the dagger glove thing up to level 8 either. Let's try to do that this run. Heck, I don't even think I've gotten the core up to level 8. I think I've gotten like the laser, maybe the yo-yo. I'm not sure what else up to level 8. I'll like actively try to get weapons to level 8, maybe less for like passive things because I don't know if it matters for them, but I'll try to get weapons leveled up as much as I can. Which, to be fair, is what I was trying to do last time, but I kept not rolling the weapons. I'm scared of a melee build in this game. It might work for bosses like Picayune who don't have like active hitboxes in most of their phases. I think. I don't know though. Satellite. Go with some different stuff this time. Bit of variety, feel things out, see what does and doesn't work. Please slice the box. Go. Alright, I'll take the chain belt. And the yo-yos. Yo-yos are good at like enemies that get close like this. Oh my god. It's fine. I just need more levels in it, that's all. Actually, I should double check and see exactly what the levels do. I assume they'll up the damage. I think everything gets more damage for more levels. Be pretty bad if not, but it depends on how the weapon works. Yes. Probably just about everything though. Let's see. size goes up and damage indeed does go up. So yeah, sure. Knocks some needs back too. So yeah, okay. I'll take it. We're gonna try to get a lot of levels in the chain belt, I guess. To be fair, it's kind of useless in the first boss fight. Actually, no, that's not true. I can use it in the last attack of the first boss fight, as long as I'm careful to get away before Dumb Rabbit tackles you. Speaking of Dumb Rabbit. Soon. I feel like I don't really have much that like pierces enemies yet, which kind of sucks. It's taking a bit to like clear hordes like this. Hit whatever this is. Rock. If you don't want to play, you could just play dead. My mission is too important. I think it's more important than having fun. I guess all of them got corrupted in different ways. That was kind of fun. Don't really know exactly what to make of it yet, but we got a bit more insight, I guess, last time, maybe. So I will try to do this as a perfect. It's not like it's really a hard fight per se. I just got tackled last time. It was funny. She tackled me straight down last time, actually. I believe it was straight down. So I'm assuming she goes toward you. Unless I'm just remembering wrong, maybe, which is possible, for sure. Hello. I'm doing damage. I don't think you like it. In fact, I could actually just finish her up before she finishes this. But I hit Q just now? She didn't hit me. Huh? Weird. She couldn't have hit me. The bullets hadn't phased in yet. That's weird. Huh. And yeah, I got a level. Actually, maybe that's easy. I don't know. Alright, upgrade the core. Sure, why not? Alright, what do we get for drills? So you can reroll drills. That's cool. Weapon size is actually pretty good. So I don't really want to lose weapon size. Like, it's good for my blades. Just go with this. I'll just take HP, I guess. I don't really want to use my rerolls there if I can help it, I guess. I don't really want the hand that badly. Let's see what the angel does. I'll find out. I'm just kind of trying to like check the new ones unless I see something that I really want, like the door. The door is great. I love the door. The door has so many bonus levels. 4 levels is a lot of levels, seriously. It's awesome. I wonder how possible it would be to just sit still for an entire stage if you leveled this thing up high enough. Like it kind of is in Vampire Survivors with the right build. To be fair, that's kind of what Vampire Survivors ends up being at the end of most stages anyway. If you get strong enough, at least. But that's absolutely like the main point. That's why it's so much fun. I'm trying to like aggressively kill stuff with this so things spawn faster for me. Would be nice. Yeah, pretty sure like the faster you kill stuff, the more XP you get in a stage, essentially. So nice. Okay. Yeah, actually, I will take the injection. That would be nice, considering I didn't see it last time. I guess something really important to take in the skill tree would be unlocking. Oh, okay, so it gets rid of all the enemies on the screen in exchange for a bomb. Okay, well, I don't really care. Kinda sucks. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it increases the chance as well, but it'll last for a while anyway, right? Yeah, 15 seconds, so it's fine. I'm sure like it'll trigger on bosses often enough since I'm hitting them so much. Not really too concerned. Should be okay. Okay, so the angel isn't really something I care about as far as statues go. But yeah, I was gonna say it would be good to take the thing that lets me ban items. Since essentially that's like saving you a bunch of rerolls potentially. Just by banning a couple items. So maybe I could prioritize that in the future. It's hard really deciding what to get the skill tree when sometimes I only get 1 point at a time. Now. Which essentially means like I have to decide like, okay, do I want like later gain? Do I want now gain? Or do I want to like rework the whole tree or something like that, you know? It sucks. I don't want any of these. I was like satellite. Like I could get the poison. I don't think the poison stuff actually really does much at all. Doesn't feel like it does. I'm just kind of getting it so I can apply the status effect debuff thing. Strike Call is cool. I will go with Strike Call. Especially because injection with Strike Call would be nice. They get even bigger that way. I'm going with like a size build this time, I guess. Whatever that really means for this game. I dropped all these cardboard boxes in space anyway. Oh wow. The satellite things help quite a lot with the explosions actually. Or sights. This already feels pretty good. Now I will have extra slots for stuff, but I don't know, I'll keep an eye out. I think in this game, kind of unlike Vampire Survivors, grabbing one weapon and just keeping one level of it could potentially be more than getting one level in a pre-existing weapon, depending on the weapon and like what level they're already at. Like if something's going from level 1 to level 2, yeah, it'll probably be big buff, but if you're going from like level 10 to 11, you might just want to pick up something new and have it do its base damage on stuff. That's kind of the impression I'm getting here. Because the defense satellite does a lot of damage just on level 1. So it seems... stuff like that, you know. Sorry, not the defense satellite, the, like, defense turrets, rather. Horns, I don't know. You know, satellite, yeah. I bet they'll be better now that I have a bit more size, probably. They'll hit a bit easier. Cooldown would be good for them too, I guess. I could maybe also take cooldown because it's good for, like, the horns and the explosions. I don't know. It is kind of useless on some stuff. I'll think about it. We'll see what comes up, I suppose. I would still like to prioritize actual weapon levels above everything else, though. I think that's really wise. I don't know what that bullet overflow thing is. Maybe that's like a cooldown before I can auto-bomb again. That's what I don't need bombs anyway, though. Or maybe... no, it's probably your invincibility. It's probably like saying how long you're invincible for. That's it. So that gives you quite a nice invincibility time after a bomb, if that is the case. Not sure, though. Okay, I need to be getting up here. It's okay if I take a hit or two here. I'm not really to take many on the boss after all. I'm scared for what happens if I don't take some movement. Gonna get what it throws saws, I think. I didn't really like it much last time. Okay, so I think I'm gonna prioritize like getting maybe like the slash and the spinning blades to level 8. That might be good because I don't think I've done that before for either of them. Definitely not for the blades at least, so let's try to make that like the goal of upgrades this run. Yeah, I'll take injection. If it weren't for injection there, I might have just re-rolled. But, eh. Injection does directly help me. I haven't seen this yet, but I'm going to wait on it because I don't want to spread too thin. Even though, like I said, it would probably be good damage-wise. Maybe I should have taken it. If injection hadn't been there, I would have taken it, let's say that. But I like injection this run. Why don't you just give up, Sil? Become a part of me, and you won't have to worry about your mission. That'd be someone else's problem. I don't even know if there is anybody else. Why don't you just give up trying to kill me? Picayune told me to kill you. I'll do anything they ask. Why? Who is Picayune? Well, you don't know. Is a person who knows nothing even a person? Living being is just a second memory swing to hold on to them so dearly. Why do you fight? Someone who thinks like that deserves to lose. That's enough of a reason for me. So exactly who is Syl then? I guess Syl must be from like a later crew, obviously. Or something like that. Okay, I'll take it this time. Oh, I like that actually. Cool. That's actually going to be good in this fight if I can get it lined up like that. Nice. This fight feels like more of a fun like DPS match than anything. As long as I'm not stupid like that. Wait, what's going on? Oh, did it like... Okay, so it absorbs bullets and fires them back out. That's what bullet overflow is. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected this from Slime Spike, but it's nice. I like this. I assume the damage is probably good because it's like melee. Okay, I'm afraid to really get too close up there now that it started to split up though. So I'll kind of hang back a bit perhaps. This might take a little bit though. Oh geez, nice, okay. Well, the like bite thing is doing good, like passes at it when it goes by. It's pretty much, actually it is guaranteed hits. It like locks on it and falls, then after it senses that they're nearby, which is cool. So it's like guaranteed melee damage, even though it's on kind of a highish cooldown. It's cool. Very nice. Okay. Good. Weak speed mod. Oh god. Tempting. Alright, EXP it is. Alright, let's see. I don't know what the computer monitor is yet. Let's try that. I also don't really know what these are. I've taken at least one of them before, I know, but not today, and not when I was really like paying attention to the system, so. Yeah, so this is checking that the monitor statue does. I definitely want more levels of the sword. I assume it's gonna like just make more poppies spinning around me. Or go faster. Faster would honestly be even better. Well, I guess either way is essentially the same effect, isn't it? It's fine. Hold on, I actually should be like trying to double back through these guys a little bit. Nice. Remind me to check damage numbers. No, I'll remind myself. Or attempt to. I guess the worm plate can be a bit hit or miss. Sometimes I take a hit because, you know, I'm kind of like up there in space a lot of the time. But it just feels right. I might have to get rid of some of these guys before I can really get over there. Actually, I think I need to like get close to it so it slows down, don't I? I don't want it to like leave. Sure, well, I should have gotten the chain belt, whatever though. Hold on, I need to go catch it. It's over here, right? I didn't miss it, right? Please tell me I didn't miss it because I didn't touch it quick enough. I think it despawned. It was definitely going straight left. Aw, man, no. I just want to see what it did. I had no idea. That sucks. I could have made it in there with all the enemies. I'm gonna keep on going left anyway because I don't really know what happens if you go really far yet. If anything, probably nothing. The stuff in Vampire Survivors, that's for sure. Kinda. Oh, so you can actually see how many enemies there are on the board, which is nice. Cool. It's interesting though, because it seems like they're always trying to hit 87. Oh, no, okay, it went up to 88, so it just goes up as the game goes on. Okay. I think. Oh, weird. Trying to effectively use the sword here. feels good when it works, that's for sure. It's not like it's one-shotting stuff. Ow. Fish. Maybe the computer will come back. Scorpion. Ah, come on, go away. I just want to hit the shiny guy. Get out of my way. Okay, sure. I think I've already gotten the parasite to 8, but nonetheless. It's pretty nice. Oh, and I forgot to check the damage. Oh, well. Is my audio still good, by the way? If so, then maybe my fix really did fix up my mic. Because it's been an hour and a half, and typically it would have triggered like 30, 60 minutes or so in, depending on my luck for that day. Let's see here. So far we're getting the most from this stuff. Actually, no, the parasite's actually doing the most. Okay. Okay, that's my sword, which isn't doing much. It's good, good. C4 is doing like nothing. Maybe I don't really know how it works though. Not sure. What's this like countdown core thing? I don't know what that means at the bottom. No, I don't quite understand. Yeah, you're right. I did want more, I said. Oh, I think it spins a bit faster now too. It feels like it does, right? I should have looked at the code. I'll check it next time. Faster and more blades is like double scaling. That's really nice actually. It will eventually just become a bigger version of my like little red saw blades, I guess. Unless I'm imagining it, I could be. I'll check. Ooh, jeez. There isn't really as much enemy knockback in this game compared to Vampire Survivors, so it can be a bit harder to like maneuver in those situations. Oh, it scales with attack cooldown? Oh, okay. I don't think I've taken anything for attack cooldown though. I don't think I took the thing that lowers it. I'll have to check the code thing. 2 belts. Nice, it gets quite a bit bigger. Ow. Yeah, I was looking at my chain belt. Just wanted to check my fit. I want the box. I keep getting hit because... Oh, okay, that time it was the fish. I keep getting hit because I talk. Apparently. It shouldn't really be that hard to avoid damage most of the time in this. In, like, just the regular stages. Be more careful. Probably not gonna get it perfect on this boss, unfortunately. Speaking of, it's almost time for. So let's see, cooldown. No, cooldown's just at 100. Oh, for the weapon, that's cooldown. Okay. Let's just take this. I might be dooming myself by taking too many close range things, but at least I still have the parasite for long range. It just kind of does its job and hits things passively, so it'll be good. Just one boss fights especially, because it's like one thing it needs to hit, huh? I say it, there's actually a bunch of them now, which is pretty cool. Okay. Transmission. Let's see here. It's every frame. Hey, length directs. I have that function. It's a game maker function. I use the same name because I used to use game maker. That's how you can tell these people are game maker. I think this is made in game maker, right? Feels like it probably would be. Maybe. Let's see. No, it's got a fixed angle increase of 1.5, so I guess not. Oh, wait, no, hold on. No, it does go faster. I look down at the bottom. It goes 360 divided by version. Oh wait, no, that's just for... No, I think that's just saying like how many it has. I think some of the code is like skipped there. I don't know, I can't tell if it's going fast or not. Hard to say. No, probably not. I think it was just my imagination. It's fine though. Yes. Give me more. I really want more slime spikes, like right now. Actually, horns would be good in this fight too. Whatever. Fine. Fine. Can't be too picky. Besides helping out anyway. You know, instead of dying all the time, you could just team up with us. Your goals, specifically Picayune's goals, go directly against mine. I need to save humanity. You don't need anything. Still, humanity isn't worth saving. I don't even know anyone or anything. It's weird that we don't know Picayune, but everyone knows my name. I'll be the judge of that. Damn it. Every time. I forget how this fight starts. Okay, well, I can't really hit you during this attack, but now I can hit you. Okay, right, so you like alternate and like use this attack a lot instead of just having it like be one part of your kit, really. I'm looking at my swords too much. Oh, hitboxes. I did kind of go too close to that, honestly. I don't know what it is about this boss that makes it kind of tough. It's just because it moves around so much. Coming over here? Maybe? Maybe. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Now I got tackled. I was looking at the bullets. That's so annoying. I'm doing good damage, though. A lot more than last time, at least. That's for sure. At least when I'm close. Otherwise, I'm kind of doing piss damage. Are you shitting me? Now you're shitting you. Alright, I still have stuff to pick up, so hold on, I don't want to choose yet. Also, I see a door, so I know where I'm gonna go. Let's see, XP. Okay. I'll take the XP. I will be greedy. Alright, wait, I thought I saw a door. No, I didn't. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's a car down there. That's probably move speed. I can't tell if this is a syringe or buildings. I'll go up this way, though. We'll see. I'll find out, I guess. Make sure I actually pick it up this time, too. This'll rock. So, hopefully, DoD still makes it out this month. Be a little bit transparent here. It's been out of my control for a while. It's been out of the devs' control. It's in the publisher's hands. Essentially, back when I put out the trailer, I thought the game would be coming out before the end of May. The devs also thought the game would be coming out before the end of May. It's in the publisher's hands. So we're just kind of praying now that they get it out in time. Otherwise, I'll have to make the funny Twitter announcement that says, hey, please wait a little bit longer. Then the game comes out 2 hours later without any notification to me, probably. Because, you know, how this tends to go. How publishers get involved. But I look forward to it coming out. It'll be nice to tune into Dylan's streams again, like watching him play, stuff like that. Even though it's, you know, just an RPG, it's not always the most entertaining. It'll be good. I have a lot, like, while I'm working and stuff. I very, very much look forward to it. There's a lot of people that are looking to finally play DoD for the first time, whether it be for the first time period or for the first time in English. And I'm so happy I could get that out. Okay, so it's a turtle building. Hold on, I didn't actually see what that said. But I can't do it again. I probably shouldn't have just hit E on it, but it's kind of hard to stop and read text. I hope it did something good. Does someone mind telling me what that did, actually? Because I probably won't be able to tell. Unless I maybe, like, look at my stat screen or something and notice a change. I really don't mind just being told. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Funny enough, you don't actually see, like, your movement speed down here. It's not listed. Oh, it's here, speed. 0 miles per hour, what? Yeah, that's like extra speed. Let's get horns. I can try to get horns and, like, the blade stuff up to 8 if I can, potentially. It was the turtle statue with the buildings on its back. Like big skyscraper city buildings. That's what it was. Oh yeah, I haven't even seen this thing again. Horns. Yes. Hornfells. Now I feel like the slime spikes are really putting in some work, honestly. These things are great. They give me real cookie clicker vibes, honestly. I'll just injection, sure. Shields from dash damage. Really? Oh, okay. I thought that was a different looking one, but I guess I don't know what it would look like. Alright. Cool. I already used it up then. I must have already used it up, I guess. Wouldn't really surprise me. Yeah, actually, I'm sure I did. Yeah, I got hit afterwards. Just a second or two after. Alright then. Thanks for checking. Actually, this isn't really the best setup for the fourth boss, huh? I guess the parasites will do their job, though. Hopefully they don't have a max range or something like that. That'd be obnoxious. As long as they can just go wherever they please, I think they'll probably make pretty short work of her. Chain belts. We're getting most of the big ones, most of the main ones up to level 8. Maybe. They're pretty close at least. Just hope we get enough levels before Picayune. Also, I'm assuming it's Picayune and like Picayune or something like that. I actually don't know. I'm just assuming it's the Japanese pronunciation because I'm a weeb. It's kind of like a fault of mine. It's about a habit. Probably happens to a lot of language learners, honestly. I don't know. Horns. I do want to check. I want to see how much the dagger glove's done, considering I only have one level of it. Granted, I did take it like at the very start, so it's going to be a bit higher, but let's see. Let's test my hypothesis on like taking one level of something and seeing how it fares. Okay, dagger glove. It's done about 50k. You've done more than the poison. The parasite is beating out everything else by a long shot. What the hell? The parasite's insane. I don't think the parasite needs cooldown or anything either, right? I think it hits every frame it's on something soon. Right? Maybe? In which case, just keep on spam leveling it, I guess. I doubt that size matters because I think it locks onto individual enemies. I don't know. I can't tell. Sure. I only have like one reroll anyway. As long as I can take like an actual weapon level, I'll not use the reroll, I guess. One of my mains. Spike 7. Damn. These spikes are very, very satisfying to use though. I tried them out after. Sure. Horns. Okay, we have a couple up at 7. There's some spike 8. And I'm gonna reroll this one. Strike all 6. 7. Horns 8. Strike all 8. Okay, good. That's 3 more up at 8 that I don't think I've ever had up at 8 before. Pretty sure I haven't. Oh wow. It's the first time actually hearing the sound. You still think I'm worthless in a week? I never said you were. Yeah, you said I was worthless in a week. Not last time, but the time before that. Huh? You were the one who said that, not me. So you do still think I'm worthless. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't even really care that much. Unhinged. Demon. Oh. Yeah, sadly, you're just not really allowed to be close to her much. So, it's okay. The parasites will do my job for me, I think, probably. Just fine. I think I can just dodge. Why are the parasites so damn good, considering they're like the laziest weapon? It's crazy. Oops. Oh yeah, the grid attack is a good one, you're right. And yeah, as well as the spinning one, which is coming up next, actually. Okay, yep. So, like every other attack, you can kind of get up close to her. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Okay, it does that. It does that. It comes back. Right. I just did like half of her health bar, I think, pretty much. Cool. Sometimes you only really get hit in this game because you're greedy. Which I certainly am. Just sit right outside of her range for this one and just let it not hit you. She does move a little bit, but that's okay. You're better off just not engaging with that one, I find. It's really rude to dodge from the inside. Not worth. Hello. Nice. You do. You do deserve this. Alright. What do we get? Crit chance. Oh. I'm not going to be maxing out my HP anyway, so sure. Doesn't hurt my current HP, only my max, so I'll do it. Let's see. Cookie just gives you max HP. Let's see what this thing does. It's just like a person in a robe, maybe? You can call it like the priest, the monk or something. Yeah, whatever. Honestly, if the enemies have gotten weaker, I wouldn't be surprised if we just can't save for it. Wait, paradox warning. Wait, why did it say paradox warning? I don't know. It's weird. Okay. There are indeed a lot of enemies. This is like twice as many as normal, actually. Looking at the board number, I think. Okay, I don't like this modifier at all. What the hell am I gonna do? Okay, so we get hit during the like bullet overflow thing. It cancels. Okay, good to know. Okay, no, I like all of these. Sure. Yeah, half health is nice, but they're firing Danmaku, which is also a bit hard to read with their numbers, though. Shit. I guess I could probably do this, like spin it a little circle, maybe. Some of the Danmaku, like, disappears, but some of it doesn't. There's no way to know which is annoying. You know what? Let's just do this. Okay, so it's got a magnet you can trade for a bomb. Oh, it's a random thing, so, okay. He's basically like item roulette guy. Trade offer guy. Okay. Sure. Okay. Alright, well, I see what this is going to be. I'm just going to sit here, I guess, and dodge bullets, and the enemies will all die on their own. It's just really annoying that, like, all the bullets look the same, but some of them disappear and some of them don't, so I don't know where I can and can't go. Like, it throws me off when they just pop out of existence like that sometimes, after only being alive for like a second or so. Kinda gotta focus here. Oh, alright, I have my auto revive too, which is, oh god, nice, I guess. Okay, I think that picked up all the XP too. Oh wait, no, well, it picked up all the numbers. Wait, no, I think they're all just combining to those. Okay. Let's try to pick it up while we have a chance to, though. Oh, I did trade? Oh, I didn't even mean to. Did I hit either? I didn't know. Let's see. I think it might just clear out the enemies after you get revived. I'm not really sure, though. Right, I still need to level the chain belt, huh? I'll do that then. Parasite's great. Slime Spike is great. Look at this XP. This is crazy. I did get 2 XP mod buffs, well, which helps a bit. Alright, there's Chain Belt 8 as well, so we got like all the melee things and like the explosives up to level 8 pretty much. It's good. Right now I resume just dodging in a tiny little range here. Basically. I'm just trying to like tune out everything except the Danmaku. Well, I don't even know if you call it Danmaku at this point. It's just a few bullets, but still. It's a bit hard to read with all the explosions and stuff going on. But it's okay. I don't mind them. I'm not going to turn them down. I'm actually doing fine. I'm focusing on anything probably. Good, okay. Yeah, I think the bomb will be nice too, actually. Okay. I feel like considering my situation, maybe Chain Belt's nice. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with Horn. Horn will be better against Picayune, probably. I can't really pick up the XP like this. I'll have to get it before the fight, but that's fine. I also can't look over and see how much time is left. I can at 23.1, so we're good over halfway. Okay. Alright. Resume. Time resume. Didn't believe to get hit so much earlier. It's because I wasn't really trusting my weapon's ability to kill the enemies. But now I'm actually having some faith in it and I'm doing fine. Granted, I have like 10 more levels in my abilities now, but I could have probably sat still and done this at the start of the stage 2. I just wasn't really confident. Oh, magnet. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hold on, I want to look at my numbers here. Parasite's done almost 600k. Slime Sword's done a lot, but I think that's just because of this area that it's doing that much, really. Still, though, that is very, very nice. Like strike call. Parasite's my top priority, though. Sure. 13 levels, 14 levels of Slime Spike. Feels good. Which is the satellite done? Let's reroll. Sure, I'll take more horns. There we go. Good. Okay. It's honestly amazing. Look at all those swords. I love that. It actually, like, it's spaced really well with the chain belt too, so it looks like there's just like 2 separate layers spinning against each other. It's really nice. Alright, all this stuff kind of sucks. This doesn't seem to be doing much at all. Oh wait, no, it's actually doing a lot now. Hold on. That's a lot with 1 level. It wasn't doing much before, but now it's doing like 200k. Maybe it's something to do with this level and like how I'm playing it. I don't really know, honestly. Uncertain. Alright, just a bit longer, probably. Yeah. Okay, satellites. I'll just go with an injection here. Give me the shot, Doc. And we've almost got something to level 20. Feels good. Oh, okay. I don't really know where that came from. That's weird. Oh, I guess it was just a grenade that spawned like right next to me or something that I picked up. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's pick up the XP real quick. Site, we have a little bit of time here. At least it's all nice and compressed for us now, thankfully. It's good. admittedly a bit hard to see with all the stuff around me, maybe. But I think it gets, like, dimmed out quite a bit in the Picayune fight anyway, so... I think it'll be okay. Not sure. Sights. She takes quite a while to show up, thankfully. Your failures still give up. Like that, wouldn't you? Okay. Not much point leveling the core on this run, huh? Peril times 100. See. That's all the rolls we're gonna have for now. Okay, well, no, this is still a bit difficult to see maybe, but it's okay. Her stuff is gonna be blue, not red, so it's fine. You know, the good thing is, it's gonna keep me safe from all the random enemies that spawn. Okay, so now my stuff gets poured out. Nice, good. Yeah, because the enemies are actually a pretty significant threat. Also, I'm grinding through her health. Look at that. I didn't get much move speed this run, to be fair. That sucks. It's on me, I suppose. I don't think it came up much. Actually, no, it did come up a bunch. I just didn't take it. I'm remembering now. Hi, Picayune. Oh, careful. Don't do anything stupid because you really want to hit her with the fangs. Yeah, in general, I don't mind it being visible. I think it is nice that it phase out a bit during this fight, though, personally. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll change it for next run, though. I might. Since I'm slow, I'm gonna, like, go left while I'm doing this so I get a bit more time to deal with the bullets. Just to be safe, basically. I'm just about base move speed, or, like, one item higher, if that. I'm not even sure. And my dead skin. Yep. Same text as before. Get over it. I think the damage is going to help out a ton here. I don't know if it'll be enough to get us to the third phase, but we'll see. It very well might be, honestly. I don't think there's any harm, like, being near her in particular, because I don't think, like, her attacks really come from the eye anyway. Let's see. Are you going to start attacking at any time? Here we go, finally. Melee builds have some real velocity to them, apparently. Nice. She's already, like, almost at half. Crazy. Here, okay, sure. Alright, but you do need to kind of wait things out between some attacks. Okay, the parasites are still doing stuff, I imagine. Okay, so she has 2 attacks in a row here where you need to stay away. I think now she'll start repeating her attacks from the first phase, maybe? She'll do the... Nope. Yep. Okay, alright. That's fine. That means she'll do the crisscross stuff next, so we get another attack. I'm gonna sit here. And by the time she's done with that, we should pretty much have her. She's gonna do the spin now. That was the 2, I guess. That's fine. Oh. Didn't even get to go through a cycle. Give me health, please. I assume that would be there for long enough to read that is wrong. Just like, hey, you send the others to deal with me? Alright, phase 3. This is the one I had beat before because I've only been here like once. It didn't seem that bad from what I'd seen of it. Until she did the funny, like, attack that just hit me. Because it seemed to basically just fill up the whole screen. It was bad. Oh, she's doing the Marassa attack. Well, I guess it's also Okina's attack. Actually, wait, it's only Okina's attack. Marassa's attack is different. Big fan. Oh, this has like almost vocals in it. That's cool. Didn't get to hear much of this before. I think I was too like frazzled by the fact that there was a third phase to this. After like my damage had been pretty bad and it took so long to get even to this point. Yeah, so What do you do about that exactly? After seeing that again, I'm still not seeing what you're supposed to do there. But the good thing is, like, I absorbed a lot of bullets from that, so I'm doing a lot of damage to it for free, which is cool, huh? Gotta ask what I'm gonna do about this, too. Oh, no, sorry. Okay. I thought those were her bullets. It was like a graphic from my bullet overflow thing. It was me. It's okay. I mean, the auto bomb worked, yeah, but, like, do you have the bomb there? A game like Rabbit Steel, where, like, your bombs regen on a cooldown, I think that's fine, but, like, here you only have finite bombs. It's weird, right? It doesn't really feel like it's intended that you just get hit. Wait, is that Vocaloid? Is this a Vocaloid song? Oh my god. That's so cool. I don't think I've ever, like, just heard a Vocaloid song used in a game that wasn't, like, a Vocaloid game. Awesome. Okay. I ain't reading that. That is way too fast. You spoiled piece of garbage. You were killed by a moron. A stupid idiot killed me. So I know the game does keep on going because I saw that mouse says mortality 69 on the title screen. I don't really know what that means yet. I guess we're gonna find out. Also, my curse went back down a bit. That's funny. Oh. Oh, so we can go to space or we can go to Earth. I have to go to Earth. Hills or IV bags? Okay. I don't know. Oh, okay. Maybe this means you end the run. Okay. Well, we had to try it once. That's fine. Obligations exhausted. Mission completed. Home called to me, and with open arms, I answered. I had done right. The faces of the people who get to live another day because of my actions made the struggle worth doing. Comprehensive psychiatric evaluation through physical examination. Sole survivor. Sleeper freak of nature. Abnormality. I hope they get a good end. Cybernetic fugue amnesiac that can only Picayune more. Not what I'd call myself. Work friends in a degree. I can't remember any of them. What a shame. Okay. I have a family too. A variety of Moors. Like me, except not like me. They're so proud, but it's an applause without context. Include me and tell me stories, but I can't help but think, did I do that? Or would I do that? Picayune is nothing like so. Is this one of those not real end, but Picayune puts us in a perfect simulation end? After we get to the world moves on, it was time to worry about some other threat to their convenience. I feel like this hasn't actually resolved anything, maybe. Their taste of plastic and charcoal. Oxygen microwaving society by 100th of a Fahrenheit each month. Will they also assemble a team for this? I hope so. Assemble a team to fight the 5G. Player power so fine-tuned it's like a fourth move in rock, paper, scissors. Platinum eagles harboring tubes of brimstone death. Pallets with orders to protect. You sure think a lot of things, don't you? I've done all I can. I can only give humanity what it wants, not what it needs. I see. So she becomes bitter and becomes Picayune, and I guess then travels back in time? Is that what I'm seeing here, essentially? He's like, humanity fucking sucks. Why did I save these idiots? I'm just gonna murder them myself. That, I'm assuming it's something like that. I don't know. I gotta run out there with the interpretation. Wow. Cool background. Hold on. I want to check a few things. Yep, so I got some achievements for that. So let's see. Wish I could see what these actually do. But yeah, unlock some stuff. Kill things. 8 cores. Yep, so upgrade cores, IV bags. A lot of different things. Core, IV bag, leg saw, mask, bow. C4, engine. Okay. Yeah, it kind of seemed like that from what Picayune was saying. Let's see, so we got 6 levels from that. Awesome. I feel like I at least want to like unlock the idea bands, so I get one after every boss. That's really good. assume this just gives you one extra one. It doesn't like give you one more after every boss, right? I don't really know. It's not sure. Not really clear. I can go down here and get some stuff for EXP now, which is good. This is probably good. You just pick up XP. Doesn't give me more, it just gives it to me sooner, so it's not really that great. Let's see what else we have. Oh, so that's nice. Free level at the start and a free level after every boss? Heck yeah. Absolutely. Take this too. And I'll probably take this one too. Or maybe that one. I don't know how much EXP 2 XP is. I guess over the course of a run, maybe it's a fair bit, so you know, I'll take it. Okay. Nice. All the XP mods. Okay, I'm gonna do one more run, but let me just go get a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Then I'll try like a long run if I can. Okay. Good. Good, good. All right. So, like I said, ooh, overdrive. More XP. Oh, I can't actually. I know I can. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, good trade-off. Let's go overdrive one as well. Let's see. I got. So, that's mortality. That's kills, obviously. I had one more. I had one that said more there, I think. Oh, no. It's just more because it was a speeder and I went slower. Right. Okay. Alright. Makes sense. I do want to see, like, what happens with, like, a long run. Ooh, this is new. So this seems to be another weapon. Let's try it. Cool. So let's see. I guess we'll go to the car and see what the car does. Why not? I haven't seen the car yet. Good old artichoke scorch. The area names are probably the silliest thing in this game. It's making like a halo here. Is this just killing the enemies? Oh my god, it's just killing them as soon as they enter the screen. I see, so it just appears on enemies and knocks them away, basically. And it does enough to just insta-kill these enemies at the start of the game. Okay. Well. Yep. Okay. Oh, there are some descriptions? Okay. So I can trade health pickup or something? Is this, it does trade health, okay. Okay, so that's what it means when it, oh, it's, what do I even get? I don't even know. Oh, extra bomb probably. Okay, I mean, I don't really want to do that. It's okay, no point. I'm gonna take the parasite because the parasite's busted. I might take like the leg saw and try to level that up too, I suppose. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. The bother using the car. Why is... I figured the car was gonna be something move speed or really... Why is it a van? I don't get it. I'm just thinking about it. I still don't get it. I can't think of anything. Make any sense. Now that there's actual proper enemies appearing, this is underperforming a bit, but that's fine. We just gotta level it. It's either really good or really not that great, I guess. But it is neat. It's funny. Let's void the yo-yo rack and take strike call. Strike call's pretty nice, I think. Yeah, let's go strike call. Yeah, I'm gonna do like another melee build, but I'm gonna like maybe take another thing or two on the side and try to level them up as well. That's my plan essentially. So notably, it didn't say that like bosses got harder in the modifier thing in Overdrive. I don't know if that's just maybe bosses count as quote-unquote enemies. I would assume not, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, is like, oh man, I hope that banning doesn't use up like my choice. It's nice that it doesn't. I'm very happy for that. I'm gonna get core upgrades because I haven't leveled core up to 8 enough. So that is one ranged one I will go with this run. Hey Chevy, evening. Thank you for the raid. But no thank you for the raid, Shadow Legends. I'm playing Picayune Dreams tonight. What were you playing? I don't think I've seen you streams before, so I actually don't really know what kind of stuff you play. Nice one-handed game experience. I'm getting mixed messages here. Wait, which of those horrible games was it? With Soul Spear, I don't know what this is. Something with mouse direction. Seems like I actually throw it. Oh, okay, just it pokes out. That's neat. Okay. But of course I can still auto aim it. Nice. Cool. Okay. I assume it does like crazy damage, probably. Maybe? I don't know. Because it's like really slow and like you can't change the angle once it's started and stuff. Maybe it's good. It's cool. It's also kind of blurry. I like the funny big blurry spear. Big JPEG spear. Let's keep going with the wings, I guess. So this is going to make it do more damage and it's going to have more of them. Okay. Got it. That's what I'd expect. Let's see. I'll wait a bit to get the magnet, I think, until like right before the boss, I suppose. Actually, no, you know, I can't be asked. I'm picking it up now. No real harm done. Telecom. That's another new thing. Sure. There's a lot of new things. Oh, that's what happens when you level the Soul Spear. Oh my god, it's just another thing for the melee build. The melee build is hilarious. Okay, I'm seeing like radio waves like come out of enemies there. I don't really know exactly what it's doing, but that must be the radio thing. I'm assuming that the Soul Spear got unlocked from like leveling another melee thing to max. Probably the slime blades. So I'm surprised that you never tried it then. Alright, let's... I do want injection for this run, so I'm just gonna take one now, I guess, just so it's in my list basically. Oh my god, that feels like it actually made a pretty big difference for the size. Jeez. It's already going off the edge of the screen when I do it, like, here. If I make it go vertically, that's crazy. So I've got an infinite supply of silly orbs to throw at you. You keep calling me Sil. Is that my name? Sil005. That's the identification signal coming from your suit. How do you think I find you every time? There we go. Maybe you could tell me how to turn it off? No. Alright, Chevy, have a good night. So yeah, it seemed like Picayune was like the 5th member in the crew. So yep, there you go. That pretty much confirms it. Same person. I don't really know exactly like how Picayune goes back in time, and we go back in time, or whatever happens. Maybe that won't be mentioned, but who knows? Who knows? It's okay. As soon as I get in there and I can poke you with my soul spears, you're going to be one unhappy rabbit. Come on. Welcome to Soul Spears. They're not even really doing that much damage, sadly. Alright, so I'm just gonna get away now. I'm just gonna get away and dodge out here. Okay. Yeah, see, she definitely didn't go straight up. That was definitely aimed directly at me. So I guess that right there is like the only really tricky part of the fight, kind of. As it comes pretty quickly. It sucks. I missed out on an entire level before that, but I should, Yep. There's my free lightning. I don't know. Let's see what we have here. Crit module. I like crits. Let's get crits. So how much is the telecom doing? Almost nothing. I don't really know exactly what this does. I think it's just making them on enemies. I don't really know. But I don't know. I'm gonna reroll. I do need the core. It's probably got unlocked, so let's focus that, I guess. What do we got? Door. Door. Always the door. Free 4 levels, absolutely. Consequences? No. All depends on other damage. Yeah, maybe it'll make sense once I've got more of the build set up. Or maybe it's only good like if it gets a few levels and then it gets really good or something like that. I don't know, why is there just health there? I'm gonna leave that there for now. That'd be nice, I'll take it later. Oh yeah, I did just see a crit text pop up actually just now. Cool. I'm kind of really hoping that I get like the other good melee options soon, especially the slime spike. Blade belt's nice too. I feel like the slime spike was probably doing a lot of it by the end there. I think it was probably killing stuff before I could even reach blade belt range. It's kind of how it felt at least, but it's hard to really say for sure. Don't really need to see what happens if I touch that thing. I'd probably just take 10 damage. Who knows? Yeah, crit that box. I'll take the telecom and see if it ends up picking up the slack at all. Hey, it's my best friend. And no, I don't mean funny face. Yeah, let's see. So, actually, really not doing much damage with like spear thing yet. So far, I guess it takes a while for melee to really scale up. So far, like my range stuff is doing more, but it'll get there, I think. Maybe. Chain belt, yes. Oh, okay. I do happen to have a health pickup right there. I'll try that. We can find it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. I would have never tried that. Thanks. I'll go ahead and feed him then. Yeah, he might just be hungry, right? Oh. Hello? Are you okay? Oh, wait. Oh, it's a boss fight. Hold on. Oh, that's not a funny secret at all. That's a very unfunny secret. Hold on. I think I've been tricked. I'm going to assume this is me when I fail my mission that I'm fighting or something, probably. That feels like the obvious answer to this. Oh, its face is all over in the background too. Oops. I don't know the patterns yet. I felt. Make sure to dodge the funny dancing ones. Please get over here where I can hit you. I'm still partially melee here. Oh, please don't. Oh god, that. Oh right, I gave her the door. Maybe this was a really bad time for this, honestly. Shit. I gave her the giant damage buff. I'm gonna die. I need a health pickup. Please return the favor. I have the move speed for this. I can't survive like another 3 cycles of that. Damn. Oh, right. I have this. I do have this. Right. Nice. Okay, good. All right. Oh, what? Oh, it was just kind of started spawning on me. A little bit sudden, maybe. Also, it immediately put me to 1 HP. So I took 49 damage. That first attack is probably the worst one, too. Okay, I'll have to try that again when it comes up. Preferably without the door. Okay, I do want to try another run because that only took like 10 minutes. I'm not going to stop it there, but I don't think I got... Yeah, I didn't get enough, sadly. Dang. Okay. It's fine. There's also a dailier, and that's cool. But I don't really want to do that right now. Neat, though. Okay. System start overdrive 1. That's fine. One more regular run. See how good we can get it. Okay. Sure, I'll take this time. Alright, door up here. Door up here. I had not expected a secret boss, so this thing is... Let's just put it down there. I'm like in the corner there. Okay. Bounce direction then? Yep, okay. I'll just let it overwing then. So this will probably be good. It's gonna pierce stuff, presumably, so... Good on hordes. Don't need to do much yet, though. As you can see, your actual speed number is down there, too. I never looked at that. I didn't think of it. Oh, right, parasites. I forgot that was a thing. Oops. Didn't take me long to get hit by something. Pretty much the first thing that didn't move at a snail's pace. I didn't realize this stuff in the background just moved a little. Might have... I was looking for the moon. I must have gotten hit by another parasite just now. It's okay. I'm picking up spare bombs, I guess. Who needs them? Why? Okay, right. So it just duplicates it like that again. All right. So eventually it'll be like big spam for it. That's fine. So it's flat damage for the boss increase. I see. Okay. I'm try to take some of the melee stuff. Slime spike. I do need this for the extra 10% damage. It's 1 level. Take leg saw. Try to prioritize that above like core. Little spear. Okay. Good. Feels good. I And I do want to kill stuff as quick as I can, though I don't think it's going to matter this early, really. Poison to level 8 to get the other debuffs. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I probably wouldn't have done that for a while, considering it seems kind of really underwhelming in the damage department. Though, if anything, it's good to have for the 10% damage buff to status inflicted enemies. That's kind of the main reason I take poison at all, honestly. It is the only reason, factually, I will just outright admit. It's no secret. Right, let's take... No, I'll level that. I do want the wings, maybe if they come up again, but it's okay. Leveling up poison would be nice too. I'm going to assume that today will probably be the last day I actually stream the game. Unless there is more content in it that I don't know of, besides that boss fight, which I would like to do if I could, maybe. But, you know, I might play it a bit in my off time as well, between work. So, it's good if I can unlock a little bit more I'm playing right now. I mean, do the predecessors drop XP too? If so, this is like more XP, which is nice, but I'm not sure if they actually do. I'm thinking probably no, but it's really kind of hard to tell with everything going on. It's another ending if you do it without damage. Hell no. That's the kind of thing I would just watch on YouTube. Unfortunately, that's not something in my plans. I assume it's probably not that different anyway. I doubt they'd lock like a secret good ending or something behind a crazy requirement like that. I don't really have that kind of dedication to games typically. Like, I admire the people that do, but also those people are kind of crazy. And like, I think sometimes they're just like a different species altogether. They're actually aliens. Like the people who do crazy stuff like that in Celeste, like beat the game without getting hit, Dark Souls without getting hit, things like that. I just don't know how you could subject yourself to that. It just takes a really special like kind of mindset to have that be something that satisfies you and doesn't just give you grief to keep failing on every time. It's not me. It's not for me. Absolutely not. Side spike. Yeah, at least several days. Yeah. That's definitely an understatement. I was watching a video on Crypt of the Necrodancer recently. You know, there's like crazy achievements in that game. I beat the game as like the main character, then stopped because all the other characters seemed like absolute nightmares. Like the, oh, you die in one hit character, and also you die if you miss a beat. Oops. And that's like only the start of how terrible the game gets. It's crazy what some games decide that they're gonna do. I mean, the main game just with the main character is hard enough, honestly. Penance's run is still difficult. It took me a few days to like actually beat that. No way was I going to actually seriously play through his Aria. Nuh-uh, you gotta be kidding me. You'd have to pay me, and you'd have to pay me good. By the hour, because it's gonna take me some hours, that's for sure. Let's grab a new weapon. Go horns. Yeah, I occasionally go watch those like challenge channels, but I don't think I've seen the one that you've heard of. I saw the one that you're talking about. Day count doesn't sound like something that I've like explicitly seen documented in someone's videos consistently. Alright. What fun dialogue you have for me today? I wonder how many variants there are. We might have exhausted it now, honestly, now that we beat the game, but I don't know. I'll try really hard to get it perfect on the easy boss. I gotta have a snack after this. It's pretty generic. Oh, I didn't know there was more in story mode behind that. I thought it was just a Necrodancer at the end. Is that not the case? It's been quite a while, mind you. Maybe there was more I didn't even get to see the game. Honestly, I think I got to hear all the music. So I probably got to see, you know, rather experience the best parts of the game. Sure. Yeah, okay, locked on now. Good. I'm essentially only going to do damage in her third attack though, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. Thank you. My damage is just not very good so far, period. Let's say that, I guess. Alright, I'll make an active attempt just to test. We're gonna be below her this time. She didn't move at all. What? She just didn't bother moving that time? Oh, because she was already above me. Okay, yeah. Alright, you're right then. She does go up above you. Okay, I see. Okay, I understand. Got it. Okay. So it is that simple. So you can dodge close to her. Just be sure you're below her. At least not directly above her after. Good. This is going to take a bit though. My damage isn't even really that great in melee yet, honestly. Takes a little bit to get there. I think it was the last one where I had a few levels of poison, right? Not this one, so if that's the case, I don't even have like extra 10% on her. But yeah. I can get her pretty low now off this, probably. Hopefully this... No, okay, let's... There we go. I timed that wrong, so we're gonna move a little... Oh, well, I don't feel like that hit me. I feel like that was outside of my hitbox. I'm protesting. I'm doing like 10 damage per second here because she's just moving so much. Please sit still. You know, you can fire those bullets from anywhere. You don't need to keep darting up and down like that. There we go. Brilliant dialogue. In Necrodancer, I think like the story has more stuff, but I don't think there's more like story content, right? I don't think there's like more bosses that you fight or anything like that. I want to say that's the case. Sure, we'll just go with this. Oh no, okay, so we have a few levels of poison in this run. Guess I gotta get it, so sure. Okay, I don't know what the hourglass does. Let's try the hourglass. Maybe it makes it so you like have more time, like mortality takes up slower so you can like grind more XP or something. I don't really know. Or actually it could be like cooldown time or something. That changes. No clue. You do get different bosses. Okay, I guess I did miss some stuff then, but it still, in my opinion, isn't really worth it for most people. Definitely not for me. Like, I wasn't gonna do that. I don't like games that suddenly turn in one-hit challenges, like Robbie Ribby and that one fight, things like that. I just don't like it. The rest of the game, it isn't really designed around that. The game just isn't really designed around that period, you know? It's nice to have some lenience. Like, imagine if Toho and Lunatic only gave you one life. No bombs. I don't think it would be quite as popular. Well, it very well might be, actually. I mean, people do no bomb on misruns. But, like, it would kind of suck if that's what you had to do to beat Lunatic at all, right? Much higher barrier of entry, and I don't see any reason to really make it that high. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, it really did work. Okay, but I think I might have wasted it because... Actually, no, I bet it doesn't appear till Mortality 6. Cool. And you can actually keep using it. If you can get more bombs. Oh, it's more expensive every time, though. No, I'll still stick around it, maybe. I probably won't be able to again though. It's cool. Okay. I'll take the wings. I want to level them. I do like that they changed my sprite. I mean, a lot of them do, mind you, but I like the wings that are added on, like especially. That's all I'm saying. Okay. It's not much XP out here anyway, but I'll take it anyway. More But I'm starving. I've got a couple more muffins up in the cupboard that I'll have after this. Slime spears are already pretty good. They're putting in all the work already. Not quite enough for sit still time, not quite yet, but well, I'm still seeing sit still time in the foreseeable future, which is good. Alright, leg saws are almost up to 8. Leg saws were one of the ones on the list too. Not everything can have something for that because then there'd be infinite weapons, but it was one of the ones on the list. Like it's nice that this is a game that doesn't really take its balance too seriously. You kind of have to be like that as a Vampire Survivors, like, I guess. It's nice that it like gives you a shrine that like reverses time a bit, so you get more time to just grind and get XP. It very much leans into it. I feel like the genre as a whole typically does. We're gameplay focused, which is nice. It just lets you get as strong as you want to as well. It's kind of funny that both this and Vampire Survivors have giant hands. Less of a roll in here, mind you, but still. Unless there's some secret giant hand boss I don't know about yet. That's gonna suck that like the boxes and the debris don't always have something in them. Okay, let's try to get Soul Spear up to 8. Probably don't have anything, but still. I should grab chain belt period, I suppose. So I've got it. Like I can see a hair on my face there. There we go. Got life with cats, I swear. Super enemy. It's a shame they don't really do much besides just have more HP. They should like fire some Danmaku or something. Might be cool. Jeez, okay, you are taking a while though. Kinda hard to reach you in that mess with my terrible melee build. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to go grab this box if I could. God. There we go. Okay, leg saw 8. That's another unlock. Look, it's what's the name of the font card with the clock in it? Something clock or clock something? I swear any other day I could remember this. I'm doing that now. Made a whole ass video on the game and I've already forgotten. How dare I not know the name of every card? There's one for the engine too. I'm gonna keep stacking the wings for now, I think. Oh, jeez. I mean, that is pretty good. If we had like a couple more levels in, honestly, the saws are really ripping through them. If we had like a couple more levels in the slime spike, we could maybe just do a lot of sitting still now. Yo. I guess not all super enemies are built the same. There we go. Speaking of slime spike, is indeed what the game is giving me here, thankfully. Oh, jeez. It's always the dashing enemies that are scary. Most of the enemies don't really do anything but move towards you, but then there's the dashing ones. See, I'm gonna ban something just to get it out of the way. I think I'm gonna use it. No, you can stack them up, but like I might as well use it early, right? That's my thought. Oh, okay, it was a bomb. I'm not sure what I picked up there. Some delicious looking upgrades you've got there. Hope you don't mind me tearing them off of you. That's inappropriate. That's workplace harassment. I guess there's some more dialogue. For some of these guys, at least. Okay. I want injection. Just hope me hit this thing better. I'm slightly further away. I would appreciate that. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Come back. Oh god. Oh, right. Okay, so all yellow bullets do that. It isn't just like certain attacks. Every yellow bullet in the game like zooms towards you a little bit, so they're hard to micro dodge through because they like drift in your direction a little. And I guess all green bullets probably sit still or something like that, maybe. That I'm not so sure on though. Might be wrong. Jeez. Yeah, the yellow bullets are nasty depending on like where you are in relation to them. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Wow. I feel like this is a really volatile fight that can either be like really easy or really messy. It's like it's all walls of bullets and the boss itself moves so fast. It's definitely one of the fights I'm very messy on. Sometimes it looks easy, but sometimes it isn't. Don't need that one really. Let me reroll. Sure. Shame there isn't much variety for those. It seems like there's not, at least. Okay, let's see what we have. I see a door. I'm always one for a bad idea. Let's go for the door. Somehow I do still have my revive too. I did that at 1%. Okay, well, looking pretty good. Oh, it fired a bullet at me, damn it. I didn't see that at all. I just didn't register it. Okay, so stuff is actually firing bullets already. Pretty good for the third area already, honestly. Okay, in terms of doing okay for not moving, it's not quite there though, as you can maybe tell. Close though, I guess. I just need more slime spike basically, right? Maybe some more weapon size to get the chain belt out there further too. And more levels of chain belts. I'm not too upset if I do lose the run early. I've been playing for quite a while. So I'm gonna take some risks here and there. I'm fine with that, honestly. Oh, right, I get more. Horns are good. Again, melee build. One more. Parasite's just good in general. As much as I would like injections. I'll have to move around. Usually like want something kind of range to help support the melee build, I guess, at least early on. Otherwise it can be kind of tough. It's a bit hard to start with, but it scales, I guess, basically. Let me get that magnet. Thank you. Let's try to get this up to 8 then. Horns. Slime spike. Pretty good. Okay, awesome. Oh, damn it. Oop. Right. It startled me for a second. I thought I did something wrong, but no, it just does that. A bunch of my VODs are out of order now because turned out a couple Umineko VODs ago I accidentally uploaded like the wrong clip. So sometimes, like, you know, something will happen like 40 seconds in, like tech problems with the game, or I'll have to get up or something and I'll have to like restart the recording because it might as well if it's only like a minute in, right? I did that with Umineko and I accidentally uploaded a like 40-second clip of just me on the title screen. And I didn't realize for a few days, so I had to get rid of that and like re-upload the other stuff. And at that point, it was either like delete 3 or so VODs in the channel and re-upload all of them, or just re-upload the Umineko one and suck it up and deal with it being out of order. And in the past, I've done the prior a couple times, but it's whatever. You know, stuff is in playlists anyway. People can read the numbers and things. It's okay. You can actually change the order in playlists. But I think the Umineko VODs are still in order. It's just, I think stuff is like out of order stream date wise. I forget. Either way. Numbers in the titles. People will survive. I don't think I got that many VOD watches anyway, but there's some, I guess. Let's see. Spear for sure. Oh, if I have another ban, I should use that actually. As soon as pizza. Let's see. That's almost empty. Very good. So I can't say like how many like floors or areas I am into Labyrinth, but if I had to guess how far I am into the story based on like what I've seen exists in it, I'd say probably over a quarter. And I've picked up the pace like literally pretty much tenfold lately, so it's gonna not be as long as it was looking like it would be before. So good news on that front at the very least. I still need to poke the Alice dollhouse devs like I said I would do a few days ago. I told someone in the server I would and I just keep forgetting. It's one of those things I always think of like right before bed and I'm like, oh, I'll do it in the morning. You know? Then morning comes and I don't want to do it. Well, rather, it's not I don't want to do it then. I don't want to do it before bed and I forget in the morning. Sorry, I misspoke there. One of those things. There are a lot of those things in life, you know. Okay, let's see. Sometimes the dashing enemies still get in, unfortunately, because they're nasty. Really, really close. Just sit still mode. Maybe if we had like a couple more levels in injection, we'd be good to go or something. Cooldown might be funny for the soul spears, honestly. Can go out way more often. It's kind of useless on a lot of the other things here, sadly. I think so, at least. Oh my god. This game's dialogue just always surprises you. I appreciate games that aren't afraid to just say, here I fucking come. Takes a special kind of bravery. Oh my god. Okay. Right. I buffed him. I buffed the biker. I buffed Harley. I should not have buffed Harley. But I always do. Alright, that's fine. That's for the legs on finding tendrils, apparently. Achieves. Oh, okay, so you can see what they do here. Okay. So I think that's some bouncing ball that goes forever. Okay, I see. I think I get the idea as to what that would be like, probably. Please bandage your toe then. Stubbing your toe hurts like hell. Please bandage it for my sake. Blood bad. It's supposed to stay in your body. 9 out of 10 times there. What else do I get? I think there's like more XP modifiers here. Go for it. Okay then, let me see.